Yo, what is good, you guys? This is Marl from the Project Lamb Life, and today we're going to Baguio City. That's right, this week we have a travel vlog. What is good, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. It seems as though it's been a while since my last travel vlog, and so I thought it'd be something good to do something different this week compared to the normal videos that I usually put out. And again, apart from the Project Lime Life's main contents are also travel. And as said, today's video will all be about traveling to Baguio COVID edition. Now, the reason why I appended that at the end is because let me tell you first that traveling these days is a whole of a lot different compared to how we're used to. And so apart from the B-rolls and sceneries that I've captured from my camera heading to and spending time in Baguio City, I will also be telling you guys how my experience was going there. I will be telling you guys about how are things there and what things have changed. Now, before we start with the travel vlog itself, I just want to remind you guys of the ongoing giveaway that we are having on the channel to celebrate reaching 500 subscribers. So if you haven't entered yet, you still do have a chance to do so until November 14. Details on how you can enter the giveaway will all be on the video at the top of the screen right over here, and I'll also be leaving it over at the description box below. But without further ado, there's nothing left much to say. Let's head on out to Baguio City. Let's go. What is up, you guys? This is already Sunday morning. This is the second day here in Baguio on this travel vlog, and you might have already seen that from the footage. And let me just say that there are a lot of things that you need to sort out before you go here. But as you can see, we are already here. And let me tell you, because of those strict measures, it just makes this place a little bit more safer for all of us, because right here at the hotel at the manor, it is actually a rule that all guests should take the antigen test, and so all of these people staying here have tested negative, so that is a good sign. And weather-wise, it's okay. I know that we are in the midst of a typhoon. It's already landfalling right now as we speak, and the weather in Baguio is a little bit on the cooler side. And so for today's agenda, we don't really have much in plan except for maybe going to the thrift shops, because one of the things I like to do when I'm in Baguio is to hit those shops. I usually end up scoring big whenever I go to these shops. And so I am excited to go there and see some awesome stuff. And I'll bring you guys along the way, I guess. But for now, I'll have breakfast first, and then I'll see you guys all in a jiffy. we are back after that kind of short trip. It was just basically the long weekend, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching those clips. But now, after seeing all of those, now I want to talk to you guys all about the experience that I had regarding the trip before and during the actual trip itself. So first thing that you guys should know is that you should prepare beforehand going to Baguio. You can't just go straight directly because you will not be permitted to enter the city unless you settle some requirements. First thing that you need to prepare are some documents needed for entering Baguio City. And the best thing about that is you can actually accomplish that online. Next is that you need a medical certificate done a few days before you actually go on the trip itself. And lastly, do not forget to bring your valid IDs, and I'll be explaining more of that later on. So now that you've accomplished all those three things, all the prerequisites, you're all good to go. Now, some information that you'll want to know in going to Baguio City is that you will actually be encountering 3 checkpoints before you get to enter inside the city itself. And so that's why you need all those documents that I've mentioned before, most especially your IDs, so that your travel would run a little bit more smoothly. Now, once you've reached the final checkpoint, which is the 3rd, you'll be asked to register. Now, what does that mean? It means that you'll be asked to park your vehicle because there will be a kiosk nearby which you need to register in entering Baguio City. Now, once you have registered, you will then be guided again to go to another center in which you will need to fill up another form. Now, in the center, you will actually be seeing a little bit more doctors, a little bit more professionals in there. And after you're done finishing that registration of the form, you will then be asked to do an antigen test. I'm not completely sure if the test is necessary, most especially if you did do it already a couple of days back. But for us, we didn't do any testing a couple of weeks before going to the trip, and so it is necessary for us to take the test. The test will cost you 1,300 pesos per person. And I thought that I want to highlight that so that you guys don't get shocked when you get there. Not like how we handled it, which was just, we were shocked. And then after you take the test, you have to wait for the results. Now, it usually takes around 15 to 20 minutes as said by the experts there. And then if they call your name, they show you your results. And if it turns out that you do test negative on any COVID-19 symptoms, then you are free to go. Now, that's pretty much the entire process that you need to do in order for you to enter the city. And I know that that is a lot of registrations, a lot of checkpoints, and that's the reason why I'm telling this to you guys, so that you guys know beforehand what you can expect if you want to go to Baguio City. But once you finish all of that, then you are cleared to stay within the city, to roam around, and all that, you know, fun things. Now, talking about the experience within the city itself, let me first tell you guys that there are a whole of a lot less people there right now. We didn't experience any traffic in the city whatsoever, and that is big because usually Baguio is packed with cars, packed with people, and it just makes it so hard to roam around the city in terms of that, most especially if there's this virus going on around. And lastly, I have noticed that not all shops are open just yet, from retailers to restaurants. And so I just want to give you guys a heads up on that. Now, during these times when we visited Baguio City, the weather was absolutely phenomenal. It was cool, it was comfortable, I enjoyed it. It was ranging at around 21 to 23 degrees Celsius in the morning, and at night it tends to cool down even more to around 18 degrees. And yeah, you might have noticed from the clips that I went thrift shopping, ukay there. Let me just tell you guys that it was a big success. I have bought some stuff that I want to show to you guys. However, I just can't do it right now. I'm still gonna have to wash it very thoroughly so that I can wear it, and I do plan on doing a separate vlog on that. And so make sure that you stay tuned for that, because believe me, you would not believe the prices that I got for these. But with that being said, that pretty much covers up the entire Baguio COVID-19 travel vlog. And I hope that you guys did enjoy and even learned something if you guys do plan on going to Baguio anytime soon. Once again, I'm reminding you guys of the ongoing giveaway that we are having, so make sure that you get your entries in. Once again, this has been Marl from the Project Lime Life, reminding you guys to always keep safe out there, and God bless.